Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and build our bot. Basically what we're going to do is this learn more button. When you click on this ad, it takes you to a landing page. But we want what we want to do is when they click on that button is take them to our bot so they can fall into that question and answer sequence that I just showed you. Now, because when you're in Ads Manager in Facebook, you're building your ad. When it asks you, do you want a call to action button like learn more, send message, download, whatever, it asks you to where do you want, when they click that button, what do you want to happen? And usually it's to be sent to some kind of landing page or your website. The reason why you don't want to do that is because they're on Facebook. You want to keep them on Facebook. You don't want any distractions. And most people's real estate websites have so many toolbars on the top side and whatever popping up, distracting people. So we don't want that to happen. So here's how we do it. We're going to go into ManyChat. We're going to choose the business page we want to use. I have a few, but you probably just have one or two. Just choose the one you want, and then you want to go over here to Growth Tools. Then you want to click on New Growth Tool, and then you want to come down to where it says Messenger Ref URL. And all that really means is once we build our bot, at the end, it's going to give us a URL, this right here, and we're just going to paste that URL into Facebook Ads Manager for the Learn More button. So let's show you how to do that. So you're going to hit Edit, and you're going to start building your message. So this is the generic message that automatically comes up. We don't want to do that, so all you have to do is just delete that. Now, I already built the bot, so I don't want to spend the whole time typing. So let's look at the first thing I did. I put in a delay. So to get a delay, you're just going to come down here. You're going to hit delay. Then you're going to move it on top. You're just going to press and hold. I guess drag is the term. And then I did 7 seconds. Now what did I type in? Again, I typed this in originally, so I'm not going to type it in all over again. But I just want you guys to get the picture of what's going on, how to do this. Actually, let's do this in Flow Builder, make it easier for you to see. Okay, so I put in another delay. So let's put in, oops, no, that's not right. Let's go back to basic. I put in another delay. How long was my delay in that one? It's 5 seconds. So just click on it and then tap 5. Nope. So then I put in another text box. I'll show you how to do that. I'm just going to copy this, and we're going to go down to where it says text. We're going to click on that. I'm just going to type in what we want there. Then what do I have now? Put another delay. So just going to come down here, delay, and what do I have now? I have another text box, but in this one it's a little bit different. So I have now where it says first name, I'll show you. It didn't pop up. If it did, it would be blue, but I'll show you how it. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to personalize it to the person who's reading this. And so I just go down here to where these brackets are, click it. It's going to say first name. And then so all that means is that when this shows up in the actual bot, it's going to have the actual name of the person who's reading it. So then what did I do? I asked them a question. So now I'm going to add buttons here on the bottom. So where it says add button, and we're going to add another button. And then we're going to hit yes and no. So then you come up here, you get rid of what's in there, type yes. Then I put in a thumbs up sign, usually for yes. This is just my private emoji keyboard. You can use that one, or you can use the one that's in ManyChat right here, the smiley face. If you pop that up, it'll come up with a keyboard. But I like using my own. I'm just going to hit done. Then we're going to go down to the second button, and we're going to hit no. I'm going to type in no. We're going to give it the thumbs down. Okay, and now let's go back up to the yes button. So what do we want to happen when someone clicks on this button? And here's on this side, we determine, do we want to have them open up a new text box? Do we want to send them to a website address? Do we want to have them call us? I don't want to go down to this right now. But let's just say what we want to do is we want to go to another send message button. So we're going to click that. And then what do we put? We put in awesome. So we're going to go right here. We're going to say send message. And we're going to type in awesome. And then what else did I have here? Personalized first name. So we're going to go here, put first name. You get the picture. So then we added a delay. So we'll go down here, click delay. Then we put another text box with a button. So we go over here, text box. Let's copy our text. Didn't get everything, but I can fix that. Paste it in here. I missed the first I right here. Oh, and see how this one, you have the dark blue around it. That means that this hyperlink did pick up, and the last one it didn't, so I had to put it in again myself. So we have a button that says sure, no problem. So click that. Come up here, type sure, no problem. Then I think I put a AOK sign or whatever you call it. 3 fingers and this one. Get out of that. Okay, and this is actually, like I said, this is what it looks like on this person's phone while I'm building it. So what did I do? I had this open the next step. So it looks like I took them to another text box right here. So let's do that. So let's hit, we want this to go where it says send message. It's going to open up another send message box. And you can click done. Let's click done and hit this. And this is the new text box that I just created. So I have a delay, then I have another awesome sign, another delay. So delay, and we're just going to pick this up, drag it. We're going to type in awesome. Thumbs up. And then I put in another delay, I believe. Click down, delay. And then, now here's the thing where I mentioned in the video where you can have people type in the names of the cities, but you need a pro account for this. And here's what that is. Here where it says user input, pro. That means that if you don't have a paid account, and I think the paid accounts it's $10 a month, and you can have up to 500 people in your audience. So it basically means you can have up to 500 people in your database in ManyChat. They'll only charge you $10 a month. It's really well worth it. Because if you have 500 new contacts in your email, which basically means 500 new leads, you should be able to pay the $10 a month. But don't worry about it. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Here's the difference, because if I'm just going to populate what I put in. I'm not going to type it over again. Now, if you didn't have the pro account, now with the pro account, see what it says free keyboard input. I'm looking for a name of something for them to type. So over here where it says reply type, if you click that drop down menu, it's going to say, well, what do I want them to put in? Do I want them to put in an answer with a text, a number, an email, a phone number, a website address? So obviously we just want to, them type in text. So this step, nothing will go move past this step until they type something into this this box. And so we're done with that. And I believe we put in another text box. Yeah, how many? Okay, and this is where I said I wanted to fix it because this is kind of ambiguous. So let's just, how many bathrooms? Actually, no, this isn't a part. It's even further. But here's the deal. If I didn't have the user input box, my only option would be to use another text box, and I would have to put in what location, cities, or town, and then I would have to create a button for each town or a quick reply for each town that that my service area is in, and they would have to choose which one, and then it would take me to the next question. So that's why I think it's good to use the user input. So I'm going to leave that with you guys for now. Let's go over here. This is already pre-built. This is what's called the flow builder, and this is what the bot looks like, overview. And I will post this in the group so you guys can actually see it for yourselves and how it all works. So hopefully this has been helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the group.